Shalom, y'all. Giving all praises to the Most High, Elohim, and His Word and His truth. It's your boy, PT.7. My Esau, Part 7, is up in the school. If you haven't already checked it out, it's about 9 hours long. This section here, we will be discussing Esau's ancestry. So now, we are going to get into the grandparents of Esau to show you and prove that Esau forefathers, they were black people. Okay, just like these camps say, what's your father? You are what your father is. Well, Esau is what his father is and his grandparents. Okay, so we want to dig into the scriptures to prove without a doubt Esau comes from a line of dark-skinned people. And he said unto him, I am the Most High, or Yahuwah, that brought you out of Ur of the Chaldees, again, to give thee the land to inherit it. Okay, this is dealing with his forefather, Abraham. Okay, this is where they came from. They weren't originally in the land of Canaan or Israel. Thou art Yahuwah, thy Elohim, the Elohim, who didst choose Abraham, and broughtest him forth out of Ur of the Chaldees. Okay, this is showing you where his forefathers, his grandparents basically came from. This people are descendant of the Chaldeans. 100 amazing facts about the Negro with complete proof by J.A. Rogers. This is the cover of the picture here. And this is the guy right here. The characters of the Bible are largely Negroes. Chaldea, the land in which the Jews originated, was also a Negro land. Hence, Abraham might also have been black. So again, we're just confirming where Esau's grandfather and grandparents came from, the land of Chaldea. Okay, a land of Negroes. Okay, just proving he was black. All right, let's jump here. Okay, on page 33, you can get this book also. Has a lot of amazing facts. Abraham came from Ur of the Chaldees. We confirm that. Okay. Godfrey Higgins, a careful and reliable English antiquary, says the Chaldees were originally Negroes. And this is the source here. Okay, so all this information he's bringing out, he's giving sources. Okay, that you can find this information to back this thing up. So I'm backing it up here, and he's backing it up here. The Negro Question by Lee Cummings. This is another great source to back up what we're presenting here. It's a picture. I'm going to start here. The Mesopotamians were black people, and this is where Abraham had his origination in Ur of Sumer or Shinar. Okay, Abraham the Mesopotamian was a black man, and so were his descendants like Ishmael, Isaac, Jacob, and Esau. Basically, they were black. This book here, From Babylon to Timbuktu by Rudolph Windsor. But before I go into this book, I just want to show you a little clip from IUIC that they actually sat with this brother here, Rudolph Windsor, and talk with him. So I wonder if they asked him, is Esau the white man? Because in this book, the brother is telling you and showing you that Esau is basically not the white man with all his information in this book. So I kind of find that really weird. All right, but let's check it out.
So I just want to thank you all. I enjoyed myself immensely today, and I hope that we can have a relationship from now on into the future. I thank you.
For all your hard labor. Without God putting the spirit on you to come up with this book, and you have many volumes, you've helped us immensely.
Oh, thank you.
This book right here is helping us so much in understanding.
Now y'all saw that he sat with them, spoke with them, they spoke with him. Now, in this book, because they say, oh, get this book, it's a great book, thank the Most High for him. Well, let's see if this brother is saying that Esau is a so-called white man. All right. this first chapter here, let's see what he says here. A number of different tribes were entrenched in the southern part of the Tigris-Euphrates region. This southern section was known at different times by many names, among which are Sumer, Akkad, and Chaldea. Okay, but the name best known to us is Babylonia. This area was also the location of the Garden of Eden, and the people of this region were jet black. So the people from this area were jet black. They were not white people from this area, but yet these Hebrew Israelites, especially from this camp, are telling you they were white people from this area. Okay, and this is the area where Esau's forefathers are from and where Esau is from. Page 19, this is a book that they used. All the children of Shem were black. These brothers used this book, but I wonder if they saw this part. Esau is a child of Shem, from the seed of Abraham. They were black. They were not white people. This is what he's saying right here. So I wonder if they asked him that, because I find it kind of weird. Now check this out. On page 35, it says many Israelites in biblical times intermarried with Canaanite Hamitic tribes, right? These quote-unquote Africans, basically. And if the Jews were not black, the Israelites became much darker of a surety after the intermingling. So if Israel became much darker intermingling with these Hamite tribes, wouldn't that be the same for Esau? Did not Esau intermingle with Canaanite women besides mingling with Ishmael's daughter? So if he's telling you that they would be much darker mixing with them, why would Esau's seed be white today if he also mingled with the Canaanite tribes? Ignorance, man. But let's look down here. There is more than enough evidence to prove that all the original Israelites were black, including the surrounding nations in the Middle East, where Esau is from. So not only were the Israelites black, but also including the surrounding nations. Esau was right next door to Israel. Again, I wonder if they sat with this guy and asked him what was his take on Esau. If they're telling people to go buy this book and support this brother, but this brother is not saying what they're pushing. That's a huge cut. Let's see what he says here, right? This is about the ancestry of Esau. So let's see if this makes any sense. To those who do not believe that the ancient Arabians were black, I would like to make one point crystal clear, and I'm going to make mine too crystal clear. If your mother and grandmother were black, I am positive that you would have many colored features. So you see what he's saying. If your mother and grandmother were black, your children would basically have many colored features or Negroid features. So, Isaac, Rebecca, right? Rebecca and Sarah, right? Esau's mother and grandmother, they were black. They were black. So that would make Esau have many colored features. He would have many colored features as well, because his mother and his grandmother were black. This is the ancestry of Esau we're looking into before we go further. So he would have many colored features, because remember, he's a twin. He's a twin, and we're going to get into that. So if he would have many colored features or Negroid features, the white man has no. The so-called white man doesn't have any Negroid features, any colored features. If you would like to view the rest of this lesson, please join my online school. On that note, peace and shalom, y'all.